This video was made possible by EA GameChangers. In this video I'm going to take you on a tour of the micro house I created using the features and the items from the Tiny Living Stuff Pack on The Sims 4. This house contains 30 out of 100 tiles, so this classifies as a micro house, and that is a first tier house. The smaller the house, the better the tier. I've already posted 2 other house tours of my small house and my tiny house, and you can find all 3 of these houses on the gallery. Just search for Weightless Magic. Let's take a tour of my micro house now. I built this house in Ocean Springs. I wanted a different feel to it. The other ones were very similar, they were very green. I wanted a different deserty feel to it. I'm just really terrible at designing gardens. This looks absolutely horrendous and I apologise for that. We definitely need some smaller lots so I don't have to build such a huge garden around these tiny houses. But the house itself, I'm quite pleased with how it's turned out. As you can probably see from here, the living room is actually on the balcony, so there's a TV there, you can just about see it. Don't worry, the TV is under shelter though, so if it does rain, it should be safe. I also think the stairs on the outside make it look much more interesting, as well as saving us space. Otherwise it would just be sort of a rectangular blob. If you'd like to see all the items and how the features work in the Tiny Living Stuff Pack, then check out my overview video for more detail. But for now, let's take a look inside. Like with my other 2 builds, I've used large windows, a lot of glass, so the front wall here is just glass, so they can get as much light into this small room as possible. This room is the kitchen, living room and dining room. I've added loads of clutter items above the cabinets, so there's loads of storage space for the kitchen items. Because if there's not a lot of ground space, you definitely need to fill up the walls. So you can see above the door there's also another shelf with some other random items on it. You can see why the TV is on the balcony though, because there was no room for it in here. This door here leads to the toilet, sink and the shower. I did manage to squeeze a shower into here. I really love how this room looks. I love the mix of the greens and the greys. I think they work really well together. I don't usually put green and grey together, but I definitely will from now on. To get upstairs we need to go back outside, and then we have to use the staircase at the side of the house. This leads up to the living room area. You can definitely get away with that in the desert. But I added an extra wall around the TV just in case it does rain, so no rain should actually reach the TV. And it also means it's shaded a bit in case it's too sunny from that angle, so you can still see the TV. The final room in this house is the bedroom. There were no double beds in the Tiny Living Stuff Pack, so this one is, I believe, from Island Living. Just thought it went better with the deserty feel to it. And I did want to make this house for 2 Sims. Obviously in the game only 1 Sim would be able to sleep in this bed at one time, but in real life 2 people would be able to sleep in this bed at the same time. So that is what I'm going for here. I really love that shelf unit. I believe that was from Island Living as well. You can get loads of clutter items in that, great for a small build like this. And that was my tour of my 30 tile micro house on The Sims 4. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and please subscribe to my channel. Check out my tiny living playlist to find my small house and micro house tours. You can also find my overview video there too. And if you would like to download any of my tiny living house tours, you can find them all on the gallery right now. Just search for Weightless Magic. Thanks for watching. Bye!